train a little bit with that?
7 years.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I grappled with, I told you, my instructor, John Jack Machado, and
Yep.
Val Laralde, and Steve Rosenberg, and trained with a lot of people. But those are the main three. But yeah, I'm ranked on the John Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu wasn't in the United States back then.
Yeah, when did that arrive?
It
Do you
started
know?
getting discovered when the original UFC, Royce Gracie, he was one of the Gracies.
Okay.
He kicked everybody's ass.
They have gyms all over the place now?
Well, now,
Gracie's?
yeah. But back
Now,
then,
but yeah.
Ronnie Van Cleef,
Mm-hmm.
he fought Ronnie Van Cleef. Ronnie Van Cleef lasted a minute.
Wow.
He would take everybody to the ground
Uh-huh.
and then choke them.
And
Arm
that's the end
bars.
of it.
That was the end of it. So now, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu wasn't even recognized in the United States. It wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
When it did get here, and it dominated, I mean, because a lot of guys could fight standing, but if you get them to the ground, which 80% of the fights go to the ground, they don't know what to do. Even up against a wrestler. A wrestler would get you to the ground, right? But they weren't comfortable on fighting on their back. Because if you get a wrestler on his back, he spazzes out because, you know, the last thing they want to do is, you know, you want to be on your back.
Well, it's like getting pinned, isn't it, to them?
Exactly.
So you can't have that.
A jiu-jitsu guy, he'll fight on his back because that's how he'll trap you.
Yeah.
He's very comfortable on his back. So, yeah, I'll go on my back. I mean, you're coming into a lion's den.
Yeah.
He's going to wrap you up and then turn it around. So that's where it dominated everything. It dominated wrestling. It dominated everything.
Interesting.
So back then, if Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was around, very similar to judo. The difference to judo is that judo is standing and Jiu-Jitsu is on the floor. You
never go to the ground.
Right. So to me, I look back at all the techniques that Cliff used to show me.
Mm-hmm.
I say the most effective was judo.
That's interesting.
Judo, the karate too, you know, his karate. You know, he had a mix of Chinese Goju-Ryu, Japanese Goju-Ryu, Shotokan, you know.
So it was more like his own style he just accumulated over the years.
What he did was he got black belts in almost 9 or 10 different styles.
Really?
He took the most effective techniques that he thought of each style.
Yeah. Made his own
style. He just mixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
But no, he was, I wonder where he's at today because I can't find him. I can't find him on Facebook. I can't find him anywhere.
How old would he be right now? You know? All right.
He's got to be, if he's alive today, he's got to be pushing 70.
Wow.
Van Cleef is still around. I've seen him on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Great shape.
He's got to be up there too.
Yeah, I think I've seen him on Facebook. But Doc, if he's still alive, yeah, that guy, yeah, he was something else. He was before his time.
Sounds like it.
But yeah, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, when I started taking that stuff, I'm like, man, you can't even, there's no way you can't. That's why even for my kids, a lot of these schools, what they'll do is they'll promote you just because of money today.
Right.
Taekwondo, you got kids that are like 15 years old, they're black belts. They're not really black belts. They're not really going to handle, you know, real life situation.
But wasn't it difficult to get a black belt? Now it sounds like it's more or less
today,
easier because of money. God knows what else.
Jiu-Jitsu is the only one that they kept the integrity. Like that Jiu-Jitsu community is very small. It's big, it's small in a sense that you walk into Jiu-Jitsu school and you claim to be a black belt, you're going to get found out like this. Whereas these karate schools, guys are walking in with belts, nobody's checking them. Nobody's checking them, nobody's testing them, nobody nothing. But the lineage in Jiu-Jitsu, right? You better have a legit lineage unless you walk into a school with a black belt, you're going to get beat up. You're going to say, okay, take the belt off. If you don't take the belt off, you're going to get beat up. That's one thing with Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, they kept the integrity. You can't buy your way through. You know?
It's not easily obtained to get yourself to a black belt or a brown belt level.
A legit black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, 15 years.
Hard work, 15 years.
10 to 15. 10 years if nothing's going on in your life, because usually life takes over, right? 10 years, you could do it in 10. 15 is more realistic.
It's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time. And yeah, you earn, I tell you what, the belts that I have, I'm not a black belt, but the belts that I have, man, it was one of the hardest accomplishments I ever had to do in my life.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's something like, you know, You really gotta enjoy
Takes
it.
work.
Now,
Yeah.
turning 58, my bones and everything is not the same. So, you got to tone your training down. But man, I tell you, even when I went away to jail this time around,
Uh-huh.
you talk about something that you could do where you got no marks on your hands. There's no proof you knocked the guy out because you either choked him or you broke his arm, or you broke his leg, which is very easy to do in jiu-jitsu. But you choke a guy out, you knock him out,
Mm-hmm.
clean.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Clean. You didn't have to hit him.
Yep.
You didn't have to punch him, nothing. You just choke him right, it goes out.
Goes out.
You got to shake his legs to make sure the blood goes back to his brain because you don't want the guy to stay out.
Right, stays out too long, you got brain damage.
Yeah, well, if you get a guy in a chokehold and you keep the chokehold going,
Mm-hmm.
even while he's out, that's where the guy may not get up.
Yeah,
But if you just grab a guy and you choke him, you knock him out to subdue him, and then you just wake him up, and the guy doesn't even realize whatever, and really, they come and check your hands. You got nothing on your hands.
Yeah,
you
no
got
marks. They can't say you did it.
No, just to get you on camera. No, just going through when you go through the neighborhood, and really, I tell you, the relatives that I had in the neighborhood. I mean, the cut between my cousins and my uncles, and
sounds like a big family. I mean,
yeah,
and most Italian families are larger than the average family.
I tell you, my Uncle Louis. I hear stories about my Uncle Louis before he got killed. I mean, the guy had too much balls. Too much. Skinny guy, maybe 150 pounds, maybe. Tall, maybe 5'10", 5'11", always kept himself thin.
Average built,
good-looking guy. Feared nothing.
It's a special quality. Not everybody can do that, man.
No fear.
Yeah.
He'll stab you, shoot you. And he shot out with cops, got shot, got stabbed, got anything for his family, his friends. Was hard on his sleeve, give you the shirt off his back. I heard when he was a kid, he was like one of the best kids that ever came out of our neighborhood.
How old would he have been?
He would have been
in his 70s now?
No, I think he would have been, how old are you?
71 in a few months.
He would have been your age.
Yeah. Wow.
And he never wanted to be a made guy. He could have got straightened out with any family he wanted. Because he was friends with everybody and everybody wanted him to be with them. He was a cowboy. He didn't want to be...
He didn't want to be attached to one family, you're saying?
No.
And be responsible for that family only.
See, my father, because they were the two closest ones together.
Okay.
My father, from what I heard, before he, lost Louis, he was more level-headed. He was more mature, level-headed.
Okay.
He was more wise guy material in that sense.
I got you.
Makes sense?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
He's more, you could talk to him. You could approach him.
Right. Which makes you a formidable.
And he was liked by everybody. My father, nobody disliked him. Everybody liked him.
That's important. And
killing bills like Uma, bars travel from Pluto, big truck soprano, gabagool and prosciutto, kicking ill like